Have you ever emerged from the shower feeling mysteriously drained rather than rejuvenated? Wondering why your vitality seems to vanish instead of flourishing? This peculiar phenomenon isn't merely psychological. There are specific times when bathing can deplete your energy, compromise your health, and even disturb your mental equilibrium. Centuries ago, wise healers and energy masters discovered a remarkable truth. The human body isn't consistently receptive to water. Time your bath incorrectly, and you might interrupt the natural flow of vital energy, leaving you lethargic, restless, or anxious without understanding why. Sounds implausible? Stay with us. This guide reveals the surprising moments when you should avoid bathing to safeguard your well-being. My channel focuses on empowering you, the American viewer, with practical wisdom presented in a relatable style, using familiar measurements like Fahrenheit and accessible insights. We're exploring ancient knowledge and contemporary science to demonstrate how bathing can either enhance your vitality or diminish it. You'll uncover warning signs that you're making this mistake daily, plus optimal times for showering that revitalize your body and spirit. Want to attract abundance and positive energy starting in your bathroom? We've included recommendations for that too. Continue to the end to discover simple practices that strengthen your immune system, enhance your mental clarity, and even improve your fortune, because everyone desires a healthier, more balanced existence. Press play and let's transform your routine together. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and activate notifications so you won't miss future videos. Your support means everything to me, and if you enjoy this content, you can help me continue sharing valuable lessons by liking and sharing. If you appreciate this topic, please comment 1. If not, comment 0 to help me improve and create better content for you. Now, let's begin. Once you truly grasp this principle, you'll reach a profound understanding. Not every moment is suitable for water exposure. Bathing, while seemingly refreshing, isn't always the revitalizing experience we believe it to be. At certain hours, taking a bath doesn't cleanse your body as expected. Instead, it depletes your precious vital energy, leaving you feeling momentarily refreshed but ultimately exhausted. It can gradually, imperceptibly damage your health, affecting your body in ways you don't recognize. Worse still, it can disturb your mental balance, creating an undercurrent of restlessness and anxiety that defies explanation. It's alarming how this seemingly innocent routine could be influencing your emotional state and well-being without your awareness. Take a deep breath and pause momentarily. Consider the natural rhythm of a typical day. In early morning, as sunrise begins and the world gradually awakens, your body initiates its regenerative processes. It starts activating your internal organs, replenishing energy reserves, and preparing for the day's challenges. This is when your body requires gentle care, when your cells need nourishment and rest. By midday, the sun reaches its zenith and your body attains its peak temperature. Circulation flows most vigorously, metabolism operates at maximum efficiency, and you're prepared to face any challenge. It's an almost magical moment of vitality. Then, as evening approaches, everything slows. The energy that powered you through the day begins to settle as your body naturally enters a recovery phase, unwinding and preparing for restorative sleep. This rhythm isn't merely a biological process. It represents the profound connection between humans and the natural energy flow surrounding us. It's life's heartbeat, the ebb and flow of energy sustaining us, whether we recognize it or not. But what happens when we disrupt that flow? What occurs when we unknowingly oppose our biological rhythms? If we bathe at inappropriate times, we can disturb the delicate balance of our vital energy. This can weaken our immune system, destabilize our hormones, and invite negative, draining energy. The worst aspect? These effects aren't immediately apparent. You won't feel them instantly, but they gradually take their toll. Over time, you'll feel drained, irritable, and restless without understanding why. It's a slow, insidious erosion of your health occurring without your awareness. Imagine your body as a beautiful garden. When you water plants at precisely the right moment, when sunlight is gentle and soil is perfectly moist, the plants flourish, thrive, and grow strong. But watering them under harsh midday sun or in night's chill means the water won't be properly absorbed. The plants will wither despite how much water you provide. The same applies to your body. If you bathe at inappropriate times, it's like watering plants at the wrong moment, potentially weakening your health and vitality. So ask yourself, are you unknowingly making this mistake daily? Are you unintentionally sabotaging your energy, health, and well-being by disregarding your body's natural rhythms? Something to contemplate, isn't it? Consider how much more peace and vitality you might experience by being mindful of timing. First, do not bathe at midnight. Remember, bathing late at night, specifically between 11 p.m. and 3 a.m., can have more serious consequences than we might imagine, particularly regarding overall well-being. During these hours when the world sleeps, our bodies naturally transition into a restful, restorative phase. It's a sacred period when the universal balance of energies, yin and yang, work harmoniously. Yang energy, representing vitality, alertness, and strength, peaks during daylight, but as night settles, this energetic shift gradually begins, making space for yin energy's dominance. This is when the body seeks peace and healing. Our internal systems are designed to rest, recover, and restore the balance depleted throughout the day. Why then would we risk disrupting this delicate equilibrium by bathing during this sacred period? It's not merely superstition or folklore. There's profound wisdom here. The body naturally cools and prepares for deep rest, but immersing yourself in cold or even very hot water during this time unknowingly draws energy from your body that it can ill afford to lose. The consequences can be chilling, both physically and emotionally. Cold water can deplete your yang energy, leaving you drained, vulnerable, and far more susceptible to external negative influences. Those who bathe late often experience unease, internal chills, or even misfortune. These aren't mere coincidences, but signals from the universe that we're misaligned with natural flow. Pause momentarily and imagine the delicate interaction between the seen and unseen. In night stillness between 11 p.m. and 3 a.m., the spiritual realm is most active. Restless entities are more likely to make their presence known. For sensitive individuals, the air itself can feel dense, almost pressing inward. The unspoken energies surrounding us become more palpable. This is when external forces are more likely to infiltrate, and immersing yourself in water during this time may unknowingly invite those energies to affect you, especially if you're feeling vulnerable, tired, or sensitive to surrounding influences. We've all heard stories about people waking at midnight feeling bone-chilled, sensing observation, or awakening from strange, disturbing dreams beyond explanation. It's a physical and emotional vulnerability that makes us more receptive to unseen forces. I believe our bodies are more connected to the universe than we typically acknowledge, an intuitive wisdom built into us, a silent knowing about what benefits our health and happiness. Yet when we choose to bathe at night, especially during these peak hours, we're disturbing not only our physical balance but our spiritual equilibrium too. We're exposing ourselves to energies that might leave us anxious, cold, or even physically unwell. Those particularly sensitive to energy fields may find themselves not just emotionally uneasy but physically ill. Perhaps they feel cold despite warm temperatures, experience deep, inexplicable discomfort, or sense observation despite being alone. But the effects extend further. Wisdom passed through generations often connects these practices to more than physical health. It's about our relationship with universal forces. Water in many cultures represents a conduit for wealth and prosperity. When used appropriately, it's said to attract positive energy and fortune. But if we cleanse ourselves, at improper moments the opposite occurs. We might discover that we're truly washing away good fortune, financial stability, and opportunities potentially around the corner. I can't help feeling this reminds us all. Sometimes the smallest actions, those we consider harmless, can profoundly affect our lives, especially regarding abundance attraction. If you're still watching and finding these lessons valuable, please comment 1 below to indicate you're still with me. Those engaged in business, investments, or financial decisions might find late-night bathing becomes an unconscious act of stagnation in work and finances. It transcends superstition. Our energies intertwine with our work and livelihood. If we bathe when yin energy predominates, we might experience energy depletion, impeding prosperity's flow. It concerns not just acquired wealth but life's energetic flow itself. Every decision and action presents an opportunity to align with success or inadvertently block it. It's not just the spiritual realm cautioning against this practice. Science offers perspectives too. Consider the physical implications of late-night bathing. The sudden temperature change when exposing ourselves to water, whether hot or cold, can severely impact our circulatory system. At night, our blood vessels expand to facilitate relaxation, but shocking the body with dramatic temperature changes disrupts this natural state. It's a jarring shift that can cause dizziness, sudden blood pressure drops, or even cardiac issues for those with cardiovascular conditions, hypertension, or poor circulation. This presents genuine dangers. It's not merely about post-bath discomfort, but the very real physical consequences on our hearts and bodies. Remember also the immune system. When body temperature fluctuates dramatically, our defenses weaken. We become more susceptible to illness, and for older individuals or those with pre-existing conditions like respiratory problems, late-night bathing dangers intensify. Our bodies struggle to warm and recover, risking pneumonia, joint pain, or respiratory infections. It's not simply about bathing, it's about the long-term toll on health, energy, and peace of mind. So what does this all mean? It's not merely about when to bathe, but about aligning with universal rhythms, respecting the natural flow of energies governing our well-being, and protecting ourselves from external and internal harm. The wisdom passed through ages exists for a reason, and while we may not always understand the rationale behind these practices, there's power in honoring them, giving our bodies and souls the care and respect they deserve as we navigate this beautiful, complex life. Let's remember that every choice, no matter how small, can either help us thrive or unknowingly pull us from the harmony we desperately need. Second, do not bathe. Right after eating. After meals, your body enters a crucial phase, digestion. This is when your body works tirelessly to break down recently consumed food, absorbing vital nutrients and distributing them throughout your system. The body requires substantial blood flow to the stomach and small intestine to support this process. This natural, essential function ensures your digestive system operates efficiently and your metabolism functions smoothly. However, if you decide to shower immediately after eating, you're essentially disrupting this finely tuned mechanism. When bathing immediately after meals, your body must divert blood from the digestive system towards skin and muscles to adjust to sudden temperature changes. This shift interrupts natural digestion, resulting in bloated stomach, indigestion, and uncomfortable fullness. With decreased blood flow to your stomach, digestive contractions slow and food remains in your stomach longer than intended, causing unpleasant issues like acid reflux, heartburn, nausea, or stomach cramps. Those with gastritis or irritable bowel syndrome are particularly vulnerable to experiencing intense, sharp stomach pains after bathing too soon. The consequences extend beyond discomfort. Bathing immediately after eating can cause dangerous blood pressure instability, especially concerning for elderly individuals, those with cardiac conditions, or people with hypotension. When water contacts your body, particularly if cold, blood vessels constrict to maintain warmth, increasing pressure on your circulatory system. Consequently, your heart must work harder to regulate body temperature. This additional strain can reduce cerebral blood flow, causing dizziness, fainting, or blackouts. Terrifying experiences, especially in bathrooms where falls and accidents commonly occur. There have been documented cases where individuals with cardiac conditions suffered strokes due to sudden, dramatic blood pressure fluctuations triggered by bathing too soon after meals. It's truly heartbreaking that such a simple, everyday habit could have such dangerous outcomes. The problems don't end there. Rapid temperature changes from bathing immediately after eating severely disrupt metabolism. Your body must maintain stable internal temperature for efficient digestion, but exposure to cold or hot water immediately after eating throws your temperature regulation system into overdrive. Instead of focusing on digestion, your body desperately attempts to cool down or warm up. This not only slows digestion but can impact nutrient absorption efficiency. This means your body may struggle to break down and utilize food energy, potentially contributing to fat accumulation and metabolic disruption. You might not immediately notice, but this can have long-term effects on health, weight, and overall well-being. There's more. Bathing immediately after meals can cause muscle cramps, particularly abdominal ones. When your stomach actively digests, sudden cold water exposure can overstimulate smooth muscles, causing intense stomach pain and nausea. People with sensitive stomachs or previous abdominal cramp experiences may find this especially uncomfortable. Even hot water bathing has dangers. While seemingly relaxing, excessive vasodilation, blood vessel expansion, can cause rapid heat loss, potentially leading to dangerously low blood pressure, fatigue, and dizziness upon leaving the bath. These aren't minor issues but indications that your body is stressed, something worth avoiding. The effects of post-meal bathing extend beyond digestion and circulation to overall health and mental state. Compromised digestion reduces nutrient absorption, leaving you weak, fatigued, and mentally drained. It's frustrating to experience prolonged low energy, poor focus, or persistent headaches, often signs of poor circulation from disrupted digestion. People who bathe immediately after eating frequently report feeling drained and sluggish, unable to shake exhaustion. The best protection against these risks is simple. Wait. Don't bathe immediately after meals. Experts recommend waiting at least 30-60 minutes after eating, allowing your body time to complete most digestion. If you must bathe sooner, use lukewarm water and avoid direct stomach splashing to minimize blood flow disruptions. Some experts suggest a light 5 to 10 minute walk after eating before bathing to support digestion and allow smoother temperature adaptation. By understanding these simple timing principles, we can practice long-term self-care. It's not merely about avoiding discomfort, but preserving health and energy to feel your best. I truly believe that by honoring the body's natural rhythms and allowing proper digestion, you're making a conscious choice to protect your well-being, something we all deserve. Third, do not bathe too early in the morning. Morning represents a sacred, delicate time when the body gradually transitions from its restful, peaceful state to a more active, alert one. This natural rhythm deserves our respect. However, before 5 a.m., particularly during those precious moments before sunrise, the body remains in early awakening stages, almost half dreaming, not fully prepared for the day's demands. When you bathe too early, while your body remains in this fragile awakening phase, you can disrupt internal processes, wreaking havoc on circulation, nervous system, and even temperature regulation. Many people, myself included at times, mistakenly believe that early morning showers will instantly awaken us, increase alertness, and provide energy to face the day. In reality, showering too early when your body isn't fully prepared for the shock can cause more harm than good. Instead of feeling revitalized, you may feel restless, stressed, and edged throughout the day. I know this from personal experience, having felt more anxious and drained after early morning showers when my body wasn't ready to handle it. The nervous system is still recovering from sleep's restful state, not yet adjusted to the sudden jolt of cold or even lukewarm water. It's like asking your body to run a marathon before it's had a chance to stretch. When subjecting your body to water's shock too soon, your sympathetic nervous system accelerates dramatically. Adrenaline flows, heart rate increases, and suddenly, you feel on edge or anxious. That adrenaline surge might wake you, but it leaves you jittery and unbalanced throughout the day, struggling with stress and persistent unease. This overstimulation can be particularly overwhelming for those with sensitive nervous systems, like being hit by a stress tidal wave when barely awake. The natural balance between your sympathetic, fight or flight, and parasympathetic, rest and digest nervous systems becomes disrupted, and before you realize it, you're struggling to find mental peace throughout the day. Another critical overlooked aspect is the effect on your immune system when bathing before 5 a.m., especially in colder temperatures. Your body experiences rapid heat loss. Consider this. Early morning air is cooler, and your body's internal temperature is still adjusting to surroundings. When bathing during this time, you're effectively cooling your body too quickly. This abrupt warmth loss weakens your immune system, making it more susceptible to illnesses like colds, sore throats, and respiratory issues. These health problems become more frequent, and let's not forget how much more vulnerable we become during colder months or unpredictable weather. Those prone to respiratory conditions like sinus infections or bronchitis face even greater risk. I've noticed that when I bathe too early, my body feels colder and more vulnerable throughout the day, almost as if exposed to a persistent chill. The joint pain and nagging discomfort indicate my body isn't fully prepared for the early morning shock. If you have weakened immune defenses, it's especially important to give your body time to ease into the morning instead of rushing into harsh conditions. I've witnessed firsthand how early showering can trigger old symptom flare-ups, making it harder to focus or enjoy a productive day. In conclusion, while seemingly refreshing, bathing before 5 a.m. can be far more damaging than we realize. Our bodies need time to transition from rest to wakefulness, and subjecting them to cold shower shock can trigger unwanted effects ranging from nervous system overstimulation to immune system weakening. Listen to your body, giving it the time needed to properly adjust to the day ahead. After all, we deserve to start our mornings feeling peaceful, grounded, and prepared for whatever comes our way. Fourth, do not bathe when tired, feverish, or right. After exercise, bathing may seem like a simple, soothing activity, but certain times require listening to your body and avoiding bathing to protect your health. Our bodies, while incredibly resilient, are delicate systems in constant balance. When pushed too hard, they require understanding and care. Bathing at inappropriate times, when tired, feverish, or recovering from physical exertion, can disrupt that fragile balance and lead to unexpected health complications that could profoundly affect you physically and emotionally. Let me explain why you should reconsider showering during these moments. If you're still watching and finding these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to indicate you're still with me. First, never bathe when exhausted. Exhaustion isn't merely about feeling tired, it's your body signaling struggle and pleading for rest and healing. When drained, your internal organs slow down, prioritizing recovery. Bathing in this state, especially with cold water, risks shocking your body. Imagine entering a cold shower suddenly. Your body feels the jarring contrast, instantly tensing muscles, spiking heart rate, potentially causing dizziness or fainting. It's as if your body begs you to slow down while you push further, a dangerous combination. The circulatory and immune systems are particularly vulnerable when exhausted. Ignoring your body's needs and bathing anyway could lead to colds or respiratory infections. For those with low blood pressure or poor circulation, this presents greater danger, leaving them weaker and more fatigued. During these vulnerable moments, our bodies need rest, not stress. It's important to heed the subtle yet powerful signals our bodies provide, whispers urging us to take it easy. Second, never bathe during fever. Fever isn't punishment, but your body's natural defense against illness, a powerful indication that your immune system is working overtime fighting infections. However, during fever, your body's internal temperature regulation system already struggles. Bathing, especially with cold water, can create chaos by interfering with that natural process. The sudden system shock, moving from fever warmth to water coldness, can make it much harder for your body to normalize temperature. The body may respond by constricting blood vessels, prolonging fever, and making you feel worse. A cold shower during fever can cause uncontrollable shivering, making the experience even more unbearable. This can be incredibly dangerous, particularly for young children and elderly individuals whose bodies struggle more with temperature regulation. For them, cold shower shock during fever can result in dangerously high fever spikes, convulsions, or worst case, unconsciousness. It's heartbreaking to think that something as simple as a bath, intended to soothe, could inadvertently cause more harm. Instead, I encourage using a warm towel for body wiping and focusing on hydration to safely reduce fever. Your body, when treated with care, can recover much more effectively. Finally, never bathe immediately after exercising. Intense physical workout activity increases body temperature, causing blood vessels to dilate, improving circulation, and ensuring muscles receive oxygen and nutrients needed for recovery. But bathing immediately afterward, especially with cold water, risks disrupting this recovery process. The sudden temperature shift could constrict blood vessels, limiting proper blood flow and making muscle recovery more difficult. You might experience cramps or prolonged soreness, making the workout feel more harmful than beneficial. Worse still, bathing too soon after exercise interferes with your body's natural detoxification. Sweating during workouts helps release toxins, but showering immediately traps those toxins inside, making your body feel sluggish and drained. I can't stress enough the importance of allowing your body cooling time. Wait at least 20-30 minutes for normal temperature return, then take a lukewarm shower to help relax muscles. This shows our bodies the respect and care they deserve. Bathing should nurture and cleanse us, but we must be mindful of times when it can harm rather than heal. Our bodies, especially as we age, are incredibly wise and deserve the gentleness and patience needed to heal, recover, and thrive. So next time you feel the urge to bathe after workouts, during illness, or when exhausted, consider how much better your body will feel if you simply allow the time needed to restore its balance. You deserve that healing and peace. When is the best time to bathe? At this point, you might wonder, when is the best time to bathe for maximum relaxation, energy restoration, and immune strength? Let me take you through the golden bathing times, transforming this simple daily habit into a powerful tool for natural healing, inner peace, and vitality. Bathing isn't merely about cleanliness. It's a sacred ritual that can rejuvenate body, mind, and spirit when done thoughtfully at the right moments. Let's begin with morning, between 6 and 8 a.m. This window represents an incredibly powerful bathing time because your body naturally transitions from sleep stillness to day's awakening. Your blood circulation is still stabilizing, and your body is preparing for action. A bath during this period acts like a reset button for mind and body, helping shed lingering night fatigue and usher in fresh clarity and energy. I've personally experienced how transformative this can be. There's something incredibly invigorating about morning showers, especially cool ones between 77, 86 degrees Celsius, 25 to 30 degrees Celsius. It's like awakening not just your body but your very soul. Water hits your skin, and you feel your nervous system spark awake, heart rate increasing and circulation improving. The perfect day jumpstart, setting the stage for everything to flow effortlessly. When you bathe in the morning, not just your body awakens, your adrenal glands activate, producing adrenaline and cortisol, two vital hormones carrying you through your day. These hormones don't just create alertness, they fuel your focus, alertness, and productivity. I've found that after morning showers, I feel ready to face whatever the day brings, whether a packed schedule or quiet reflection moment. No wonder morning exercisers feel incredibly refreshed after cool showers. Cold water tightens pores, reduces muscle inflammation, and accelerates recovery. It's nature's way of helping you heal and restore. From an energetic perspective, morning is when yang energy rises. The universe fills with new, revitalizing energy, and bathing then allows alignment with nature's flow, washing away sleep's stagnant energy and absorbing fresh, vibrant energy from the universe. It's a transformation moment, setting the tone for a day full of vitality, enthusiasm, and clear, active mind. Ancient wisdom speaks of water's ability to cleanse not just the body, but mind as well. Morning baths help clear negative energy, residual stress, and yesterday's worries, leaving you feeling lighter and more fortunate. Water, from a spiritual perspective, symbolizes purification, purity, and compassion. When you bathe mindfully in the morning, you're not just washing away physical grime but cleansing thoughts, renewing spirit, and preparing to face the world with clarity and peace. It's a moment of connection with yourself and the greater universe, inviting healing into every fiber of your being. However, let's be realistic. Not everyone suits cold morning showers. If you have low blood pressure or often feel cold upon waking, a lukewarm shower between 90-96 degrees, 32-36 degrees, offers a gentler option. This temperature helps regulate circulation without shocking your system, providing a more relaxed, comfortable day start. It's important to listen to your body, as excessively cold morning showers can cause dizziness or lightheadedness, especially for those with low blood pressure. I recommend drinking warm water before showering to help stabilize internal temperature. It can significantly impact your body's ability to adapt to changes. Now let's shift to evening, between 7 and 9 p.m. As daylight wanes and sunset approaches, your body naturally begins shifting from an active state to restfulness. This is an ideal bathing time for completely different reasons than morning. Evening baths allow releasing tension and stress accumulated throughout the day, preparing both body and mind for restful sleep. From a scientific standpoint, warm evening baths around 95 to 100 degrees 35.5-38 degrees C help dilate blood vessels, improve circulation, and relieve muscle tension. But here's the real magic. They stimulate melatonin production, the sleep-responsible hormone. This simple act can lead to deeper, more restful sleep. Warm water calms the body, soothes nerves, and provides ultimate comfort during transition to peaceful night. I cannot overemphasize how much this has transformed my evening routine. There's something profoundly comforting about entering warm water after a long day, feeling daily worries melt away. But what makes evening bathing even more powerful is its spiritual benefit. Water doesn't just cleanse your body, it helps wash away negativity and stress accumulated in your spirit. All worries, anxieties, and fears flow down the drain with the water. The relief is profound. You feel lighter, your mind clearer, your spirit calmer. This explains why many spiritual traditions recommend purification before bed. Sleep isn't merely for physical rest but mental and emotional renewal. Entering bed with unresolved stress affects sleep quality, making it restless or filled with unsettling dreams. In my personal experience, warm evening baths don't just aid physical relaxation but provide emotional release, like releasing all day's heaviness, leaving you free to enter true tranquility. If you struggle with insomnia, anxiety, or overactive thoughts, soaking feet in warm water before bathing can be transformative. Add essential oil drops like lavender, peppermint, or sandalwood, and you'll feel your nervous system calm, stress melt away, and mind settle into peaceful stillness. The feet are often called the body's gateway in many healing traditions, containing many acupressure points connected to various body parts. Soaking feet in warm water helps clear stagnation, improve circulation, and promote deep relaxation, one of the simplest, most effective ways to unwind physically and mentally. For anyone with joint pain, muscle soreness, or neck and shoulder stiffness, evening baths are absolute blessings. Warm water helps loosen tight muscles, reduce inflammation, and accelerate recovery. Combining this with gentle massage or mineral, salt soaks, or herbal-infused water makes the benefits even more profound. However, timing matters. Bathing too close to bedtime can have opposite effects. Your body needs temperature regulation time after bathing, so showering immediately before bed can leave you overstimulated rather than relaxed. For best sleep quality, aim to shower at least 30-60 minutes before bedtime, allowing your body to cool down and settle into peaceful state. By incorporating these ideal bathing times into your routine, you can unlock numerous health benefits, restore energy, and enhance overall well-being. Bathing becomes much more than a daily chore. It's a sacred ritual nourishing body and soul. And best of all, once you know how to preserve the energy you've cultivated, you'll carry that vibrancy throughout the day or night. After a refreshing shower. After a refreshing shower, we often overlook simple yet vital practices significantly impacting our health, energy, and overall well-being. These tips will help you maintain positive energy and keep you feeling invigorated and balanced long after bathing. Let's explore crucial habits ensuring you fully benefit from your shower routine. First, don't sleep with wet hair. Though seemingly harmless, going to bed with wet hair is a habit many of us commit. I know it might seem inconsequential, but in reality it can be incredibly uncomfortable and detrimental to health. When hair remains damp, the body loses heat much faster than usual, and this sudden loss can lead to chills, tension, and even chronic headaches over time. This can wreak havoc on your nervous system, leading to sleep disruptions, memory weakening, and increased illness susceptibility. The chilling effect wet hair causes is especially severe in colder weather. The dampness continues lowering body temperature, increasing risk of sinus infections, neck stiffness, or persistent colds. It pains me to think how easily preventable this is. Drying your hair before bed is such a small step but can make tremendous difference. Your body will thank you. If concerned about hair damage, gently pat it dry with a soft towel before using a blow dryer. It's about caring for your health, comfort, and overall peace of mind. Second, wear clean clothes immediately after bathing. Taking a shower extends beyond removing dirt and sweat. It's an opportunity to wash away negativity and stress accumulated throughout our day. Yet many of us mistakenly slip back into previously worn clothes. I can't emphasize enough the importance of wearing fresh, clean clothes after bathing. You've just cleared away negativity, so why invite it back by wearing clothes that absorbed it? Clean clothes help maintain positive energy longer, making you feel lighter, more refreshed, and more aligned with your well-being. I feel much more at ease when changing into something soft and breathable, especially after evening showers. It promotes relaxation, allowing deeper, more restful sleep. This might seem like a minor detail, but it's a powerful habit boosting both energy and mood. Third, take a moment to relax before diving into activities. If you're still watching and finding these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to indicate you're still with me. After stepping out of the shower, your body needs recalibration minutes to find balance. We live in such a fast-paced world, and I understand the temptation to rush into the next task, but it's crucial to give yourself space to simply be. I've learned that rushing straight into work or physical activity right after showering can disrupt circulation and cause quicker energy drainage. You deserve better. Please give yourself at least 5-10 minutes to sit, breathe, and ease into the new energy your bath provided. Your body needs this adjustment moment, essential for overall well-being. I find that deep breathing helps center my mind, and drinking warm water or herbal tea feels like further body nourishment. These precious minutes allow you to carry shower, rejuvenation into the day ahead, feeling more balanced and peaceful. Finally, the bathroom isn't just a physical space, but an energy place. The bathroom powerfully influences energy flow in your home. In some spiritual beliefs, water acts as a purifier, but improperly arranged bathrooms can drain vital energy, something I believe is often overlooked. Think of it beyond just a washing room. It plays a role in household harmony. A cluttered or poorly maintained bathroom can disrupt your balance, and over time, this imbalance may extend to health and financial prosperity. This is my deeply personal belief, and I've witnessed firsthand how positive bathroom space changes like better organization or adding natural elements can create a more uplifting atmosphere for myself and my family. To maintain positive energy and cultivate harmonious atmosphere at home, it's crucial to mindfully consider energy flow, especially in your bathroom. This space, often viewed as a self-care sanctuary, can influence overall well-being if treated with deserved respect. By following essential principles, you can ensure your bathroom becomes not just a relaxation place but a space promoting balance, health, and good fortune. First and foremost, avoid placing mirrors directly opposite showers or bathtubs. Mirrors, as powerful tools, have extraordinary ability to reflect energy. When incorrectly positioned, such as facing showers or bathtubs, they disturb energy flow, scattering rather than allowing accumulation. This misalignment can deplete vital energy, potentially affecting health and well-being over time. Imagine entering a bathroom for refreshment, only to have surrounding energy feel off-kilter, draining rather than revitalizing. Such subtle yet profound impact on daily feelings can be significant. I've always believed mirrors should be placed where they reflect natural light, bringing calm and positivity. Mirrors should enhance, not detract from natural energy flow. Well-placed mirrors can reflect light to brighten rooms, creating open, airy feelings. I recommend rounded mirrors or those with wooden frames. Sharp-edged mirrors can create unsettling feelings, almost like lingering sharpness, contributing to subtle psychological pressure. This might seem initially insignificant, But over time, these small factors can increase stress, unwanted in relaxation spaces. Secondly, keeping bathrooms clean, dry, and well-maintained is crucial. This may sound basic, but in many traditional beliefs, bathrooms closely connect to water elements. Water, while essential, can become stagnant without proper care, creating negative energy affecting entire home prosperity. I've personally noticed how cluttered, damp bathrooms feel heavy and oppressive, as though holding something inappropriate. Standing water encourages mold, bacteria, and mildew growth, affecting not just air quality but posing serious health implications. It's disheartening when something as simple as moisture leads to respiratory issues or skin irritations, especially in spaces meant for cleanliness and rejuvenation. To nurture positive bathroom energy, it's essential to consciously keep areas dry and well ventilated. This might seem minor, but significantly impacts. Wiping surfaces after each use, especially floors and walls, prevents moisture settlement, keeping unwanted stagnant energy at bay. Well-ventilated spaces with exhaust fans or open windows improve air circulation and manage humidity. This simple step transforms atmosphere, making bathrooms feel fresh and pleasant whenever entered. Trust me, the difference is palpable and worth the effort for this small but significant change. Creating bathrooms that feel light, welcoming, and full of positive energy isn't just about following rules, but intuitively crafting spaces serving your well-being. With detailed attention and mindful approaches, you can transform your bathroom into a sanctuary that uplifts your spirit and restores energy every time you enter. As we conclude today's guide, I hope you've gained valuable insights on cultivating positive energy and creating harmonious bathroom spaces. From mirror placement to maintaining cleanliness and ventilation, every small change can significantly impact overall well-being. What have you learned? Is there a specific tip that particularly resonated with you? Take a moment to comment below and share one practice you'll implement in your life. I'm excited to read your responses and hear how these simple changes might transform your space and energy. If you enjoyed this guide, please comment below and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more tips on healthier, more balanced living. Thank you for your attention, and I'll see you in the next video.